Greetings and welcome to Tekedia Capital. So excited to share the 18 companies we have in the current edition of Tekedia Capital Investment Cycle. Across the globe, the drumbeat of entrepreneurial capitalism is very, very high as young companies are being organized to create products and services to go into the market to face frictions. Because across human history, nothing has delivered that force, that potent force that disappears frictions that we have in the market than companies. And in Tekedia Capital, we have one mission to provide capital within the factors of production so that young companies can build capabilities. And through those capabilities, we deploy entrepreneurial energy that will help us to fix frictions that customers have. The people, the processes or tools are the pillars upon which nations rise. And when these companies do what they have to do, nations actually rise. Because the big companies of tomorrow, they have to be born. They have to be supported. They have to be seeded. That's what we do. And we are building the foundation of new future. So we have 18 companies in this cycle. I'm just going to run through them. One is going to make it possible that you can buy equities, commodities, FX, and all those different asset classes 24/7. Markets should not close. Buying securities should not have a start and end time because the world moves. And that's what this company wants to do. We also have a cloud infrastructure that is specifically built for AI agents. The cloud infrastructure of the 20th century cannot power the AI agents that we have today. The modern AWS, Google Cloud, they have to be created because the frameworks of AI agents are totally different. The President Trump talks about making things in America. Drugs, they have to be made in America. This company invented new technology systems to build microfactories where drugs could be made. We are seeing a company with a visioning process of TSMC, the Taiwan company that dominates the world of making microprocessors. That is the business model. And we believe one thing, that if you bring that business model in the pharma sector, you can actually unlock very huge alpha. And then quantum computing. Blend it with servers. Accelerate those servers. And you can get the world ready for that age of singularity. We're talking about making it possible that as companies scale in the age of artificial intelligence, that the computational systems that they need will be available. And that's what this company is building. And the founder has taken a company to IPO before. He said that when legends return and they hear the sound beats of the old, the footsteps, they will never forget the music. He's back. And we are excited to be part and working with him and his team so that mission of giving the world computational systems at scale will happen. The world is talking about vibe coding. How do you use natural language to communicate and build all these apps and websites? But this company has something more unique. You can actually see what is going behind the code, behind the natural language, so that at the end of the day, you can refine and improve whatever you're doing. People go to hospitals, they get insurance statements. Sometimes just using the wrong coding number will break the price. Hey, is it headache? Is it whatever? Just using the wrong code, you could be off by thousands of dollars in America. This company is facing that. It has saved millions of dollars for his clients. We think this niche has a huge opportunity because if they succeed in their mission, big companies have something to buy. And in financial services, you don't need a co-worker within the framework of human biology. You can just an AI agent as a co-worker in the financial services sector. But this is not a time where they bring FDs and consultants into your office. You deploy instantly because you have a co-worker. And that co-worker is built on artificial intelligence. Within 2 weeks of launch, this company has booked and earned revenue in hundreds of thousands of dollars. And now imagine having MTN, Airtel kind of paradigm in this space where communication systems are now going to be offered by a dedicated company where you don't have to build your own communication system. It's more of an infrastructure communication system as a service in the space environment. You want to talk to those lunar systems. You want to communicate to the outer space. And you just want to buy your phone and you are talking hello, just like the way we do that in the terrestrial world. This company wants to make communication as a service. Got a very big vision. And if it succeeds, the world of the outer space will not be the same. And it makes sense because for space tourism and so many visitors that are coming ahead, everyone does not need to build his or her own communication system. Chip design, semiconductors, microprocessors, integrated circuits. How do you make them work? Not just building the technical systems, but actually accelerating time to market. I build these things. It could take up to 2 years to get a decent chip in the market. But that's a very huge time because markets move very fast. How do you build so that you can stay at the pulse of the market as efficiently as you can? That's what this company is building. They're trying to use AI systems to reduce the time to market, making it possible that the schematic system can run very fast and then you move into the extracted area, then you move into taking up those chips systems extracted into the microfabrication facility where things are made. When they return, they test them, take them to the market so that we can accelerate human progress at scale. That's a new basis of looking at how to make chips. AI in industrial robots. You know, how do you train robots in natural language? Hey, robot, come over here. Robot, go here. Robot, hey, I want you to know this. You are speaking just the way you speak to humans. That's the mission. Teaching robots the same way we teach humans. And then when you look at scale AI, they annotate many things, mainly for the world of web, in the way we just go online. What of medical scans? How do you annotate those things? That's what this company wants to do. And then how do you now make remittance to be a fusion of credit? The guy has got to send $300 to the parents, but he doesn't have money in London and they're in Kenya. Is there any opportunity to actually make it possible that he can send that money? We're looking at new basics of how to build the remittance of the future, bringing credit-based system into that framework. This company has early traction, and we're so excited to be working with it. You look at those Bloomberg terminals. Are they passive or active terminals? How do you inject intelligence into them? This company believes that AI system can now make any retail investor to have the same knowledge capabilities that Bloomberg terminals give to institutional investors. And they have some numbers. Pharmacy technician are key people. What if you have an AI to do that job? Does scheduling, collecting a payment, doing everything that humans do. I see that as the default state of the future of artificial intelligence. And these things have modes because hey, it's not a type of OpenAI can just build and ship. You need people with domain expertise and subject matter capabilities. That's what we like this. It's the first in the world. And it's really, really, really cool. Then you build those apps, you build those codes, you want to deliver them, but you want to make sure they are secure. And you look at your tunnels. There is a better way of doing this. This company delivering apps in very solid, evolving access control system in the future. End-to-end lending, full stack. Just put that system there, AI. It lends, it collects, it does collection, it knows everything. You can have an operating system of machines, humans not invited. End-to-end stack of technology. You raise money, raise money, raise money again. Because you can get a company of 3 people using these intelligence systems to actually run a very big operation. That's a world first native AI lending mode company, full stack company. And it has a very great mode ahead. So how do you now make AI agents to be aware? The world talks about RAG, RAG, retrieval augmented generation. But what of when you're looking at context augmentation, where awareness and observation become very critical components in those AI agents? You know, just in Tekedia Institute, we've just been building AI agents. We're working with our co-learners to see how they can build some foundational agents. But I agree that we're just looking at generation, we're not looking at aware. But this company wants to bring awareness to those agents. That's a new level. And when this company does it, it pipes that awareness construct into the heartbeat of the agent so that the agent now becomes aware of the environment. And when the agent becomes aware of the environment, you are moving it higher level to how humans operate at those scale. It's a better process for rare earth metal processing in America. China, something is happening. You dominate processing rare earth metals, but this company has a new technology, a re-onshoring back to America, make it possible that metals will be processed at 33% pricing efficiency because it has a very huge technology system. So, gentlemen and ladies, this is what we have. And I'm so excited to welcome you to go there and explore with us. We are in the business of funding the future. And we believe in this class of 18, we can create a category king company. Thank you for your time. And as we seek for partnership at Tekedia Capital, we fund the next future. Thank you.